Hi Internet, welcome back. Nice to see you, I hope you've been well. I have some new toys and I thought I would share them with you because who doesn't love new stuff, right? This is the first thing. It is a Saramonic Blink microphone to try and improve the audio quality because, you know, I'm a professional YouTuber. This is a Blink 500 Pro and I got the dual microphone model for the purpose of one day being able to film more than just, or record more than just me. So, it comes in this little case, or comes in a box, which then has a case inside. It's got this little box here. Sorry, I'm looking away from you. You can tell I'm a professional unboxer. So what have we got in here? Oh, so many things. So we have lavalier microphone. We have two lavalier microphones. We have a little USB-C to 3 thing, 3.5mm headphone jack, and some wind socks, and another 3.5mm jack. Cool, it's all the usual stuff. Here's the good stuff, baby. Oh, check it out. Let me get some light down here. Saramonic Blink 500 Pro TX plus TX plus RX. And let's pop it open. If I push the button to open it, I do. Oh, it looks so fancy. TX, TX, RX. So, the idea with this is, you put one of the TXs on yourself, you put the RX on your camera, and it just has a microphone built into it, somewhere here, on the end here. Little microphone there, and that will record you. So I can like pin it to my shirt or something like that. Or you can use one of the included lavalier mics and plug it into that and, you know, wire it up properly. But I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll probably just use this because I don't really care what I look like, as you can see. Let's get this thing powered on. And this is quite cool. So it comes in this little case, and this is also a charging case. So it's kind of like a power bank. And it also lets you pair them together. It's got a pairing button there. But it is a power bank as well, so the idea is you can return them to this to charge up the batteries that are in the units themselves. I think that's a good thing and a bad thing. I think it's cool because like it's nice having a charging solution that's nice and tidy. However, the only downside with that I see is that it's going to keep the little batteries in these at full charge all the time, which, you know, being someone who works with batteries a lot, I know that you don't really want to do. You want to keep them at like 50% most of the time, depending on the type of battery that's in this. But it's probably going to be a lithium-ion battery, let's be honest. So keeping them at full charge all the time is going to reduce their lifespan. And because I'm the kind of person that only records a video once a month, if that, they're going to spend a lot of the time sitting there being fully charged without any real, you know, without being used. So what I might do is like cover up these little charging pins in here so that they won't charge when they're sitting in there, and then just like the day before I'm going to use them, come in and remove like the, you know, the cover, and then let them charge. You can see that they come from the factory actually, with a little plastic cover over the charging pins there to stop them from charging. So what else do I like or not like? I think this is a real missed opportunity from Saramonic to put the lavalier microphones in here somewhere. Like, look at all this wasted space. Like, there's so much space around here. You could have had these be like right next to each other, or you could have made it, you know, a centimeter, like 2 centimeters long in this direction. I had like a little tray or something, a little space to put these microphones. Now I have to store these separately somewhere, which is probably why I'm not going to use them. This is probably why I'm just going to chuck this whole thing in my bag, and that's why I bought it like this, because I like that this is just like something I can chuck in my bag and have with me all the time. But if there was a way you could put these in here, that'd be awesome. Come on, Saramonic, that's a cool idea that you missed. Don't know why you wouldn't do that. Now this is quite cool, I haven't seen this before. So in the manual it indicates that you can get this which is kind of like a microphone handle. So I guess you mount this kind of like in the top there where that little hook thing is, or fork, and then you can kind of use it like a handheld microphone, so you can like interview people. That's quite cool. On. Main screen turn on. Eee. Okay, cool. That's very good. Okay, so what this means is, because this has two transmitters, right? The receiver, you can set this to output stereo, and it will map one of the transmitters to the left channel and one to the right channel, which means in post-production you can individually edit the volumes of each. So if one person's too quiet or there's like some background noise, you can cut it or adjust it and leave the other one intact. I like that a lot. That's very cool. So it doesn't mix down both of these to one channel. I guess let's give it a go. Okay, so if I've done everything right, you should be now hearing me through this little microphone, which when I talk actually displays a little waveform, which is kind of cool. If I say, hello, hello internet. Well, that sounds really good to me. Hope it sounds good to you as well. My dulcet tones coming to you. Round tones, round tones. I don't think I'm going to experiment with the lavalier mics. If you want a real review, go watch a real YouTuber. I'm probably just going to put all these back in the box that they came in and forget about them. So I will conduct the remainder of this video using this new microphone. In my S800 build, I was like ranting about, well, not ranting, I guess I was just complaining a bit about how crap the soldering station that I bought from Amazon was. I spent $100 on a soldering station, 8786D. It's one of those 2-in-1 ones that has like a, you know, hot air thing and a soldering iron and digital temperature. Anyway, I got it out of the box. First thing was that the hot air gun didn't work because the cable was dodgy, and then the soldering iron, I thought, oh well, you know, I'll get it replaced and get a new one, that won't be too much problem. But then the soldering iron was really bad, and I mean, I don't have a great soldering iron, I don't think. I'm using like a 15-year-old Dick Smith electronic soldering iron, back from when Dick Smith actually made things. Like, that's how old it is, with like a giant wedge tip, which is, you know, ruined because I've been using it for so long, and you know, it's like an analog rotary dial, but it solders fine, you know, not amazing, but fine. And this was crap. It was so bad. I couldn't get it to solder anything. I got to one point where I was trying to solder like an XT60 or something, and I put it up to 480 degrees Celsius, and I put the larger, like 3mm or something wedge tip on it. So I was like doing it right, and it wouldn't melt the solder of these, you know, the wire and the XT60 together. It was just like not hot enough. It's a new soldering station to replace the crap one. Reasons I like this one is mainly the base, because it was a 50-50 kind of coin flip between this and the Weller soldering iron. They're both very similarly priced. They both have very similar performance. This one had a really nice base, which that noise is because I've got the spare tip sitting in there. And when this goes in here, it feels really solid. It doesn't knock around. It's heavy enough that it's not going to, you know, easily move too much. It's just a nice little unit. So the downside with this one is that the interface is a bit crap. Kind of looks like an old digital clock, but you know, whatever, it works. The downside with the interface, you might notice it's only got an up button, which means when you want to change the temperature, you kind of change these numbers individually. Isn't that a terrible interface? For the price of one more button, why not just give us one more button, Hacko? Which kind of sucks. But what it does have is it has 5 presets, and then you just push up to cycle between them. So that's, I think, fine for me. And then there's some way of adjusting presets. Anyway, I'll have to read the manual to figure out how to do presets. And I'll be giving that a try on my next build project, which is going to be the Albabird. quite looking forward to that. So that is all of the new toys, hobby bits and pieces that I bought myself. All of these things are going towards new projects, new videos for this channel. So thanks for tuning in. If you liked this, give it a like and consider subscribing for more content. Comment below what you think, if you have any questions or anything like that, and I will write back. See you next time.